Colby, math.com.
Today in class we practiced expressing unknown values as variables and then writing variable expressions. And you're practicing that on tonight's homework. I'm going to do a few of the problems from this section with you. This section says let W represent the width of a rectangle. The length is 7 more than the width. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle over here real quickly so you can visualize this. We don't know the length or the width, but we're representing the width with W, and the length is 7 more than the width, so W plus 7. So whenever we see length in any of these expressions, instead of using the variable L, we're going to use the expression W plus 7 because the length is W plus 7. That way we can have all of our expressions in terms of the width of the rectangle. And so for I here, where it says 4 times the length, we would have, of course that would be 4L, but we're expressing the length as W plus 7, so it's 4 multiplied by 4 times, so 4 multiplied by W plus 7. And I would recommend, even though you have this bank of answers to choose from down here, I think the best way to do these is ignore these expressions until you've written your own expression, and then try to match your own expression to one of these. And we see it right here. 12 is 4 multiplied by W plus 7, so I is 12, and so in the 12 box I'll put the letter I. A is 7 centimeters more than 4 times the width. 7 centimeters more than, so we're going to be adding 7 to this, 4 times the width. So it's 4 multiplied by the width plus 7. And 4W plus 7 is right here, 23. So A is 23. So I'll put an A in the 23 box. Try to do the next three, these three right here, during the pause, and then come back and see how you did.
Paused.
Okay, H says 1/4 of the length. So 1/4 of the length. So that would be, I don't want to try to squeeze these all in here, so I'll do this one on the side. 1/4 of the length, which is W plus 7, is 1/4 multiplied by W plus 7. And this is where it could potentially get a little tricky, because when you look down here, you won't see that expression. That doesn't mean my expression is wrong. It's 1/4 multiplied by W plus 7. You just need to realize that multiplying by 1/4 is the same as dividing by 4. So this is the same as W plus 7 divided by 4. Remember, the definition of division says dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So we can show this multiplication expression as dividing by 4. And so when you look for that one, you'll find it. W plus 7 divided by 4, that's number 2 here. So in the number 2 box, we'll put an H. O says 7 less than twice the width. Now, these particular types of problems sometimes cause confusion, because students know that less than means we're subtracting, but it isn't 7 minus twice the width. That would be twice the width less than 7. You're subtracting double the width from 7. But here it's 7 less than twice the width. So you're starting with twice the width, and it's 7 less than that, so you're subtracting 7 from 2W. So with subtraction and division, the order matters, so you really have to be careful. It's 7 less than twice the width. So you start with twice the width, and then you subtract 7 from that. And that is 32. So 32 is O. And this is the last one we'll do together. 7 times the sum of the width and 4 centimeters. So here's another one that could potentially give you a problem. I'm going to do it the wrong way first. If you do 7 times the width plus 4, that's not 7 times the sum of the width and 4. That's just 7 times the width. We'd multiply the width by 7 and then we'd add 4. If you want 7 times the sum of the width and 4, first you need to find the sum of the width and 4. So it's 7 multiplied by the sum of the width and 4 centimeters. That's indicating parentheses. If we want to multiply 7 by this sum, we need the sum to be taken first, and so we indicate that with parentheses so that this addition would happen first. We can force the addition to occur first using PEMDAS as long as we put that sum in parentheses. So it's 7 times W plus 4 is 21, and so 21 is E. I hope those 4 or 5 examples that we did together are enough to help you with some of the other ones. There are some tricky ones in this section as well. But you should know when you get all the letters down here, first of all, you should find the expressions. If you don't find them, you go back and rethink what you did. But as you start placing all the letters, if this sentence makes sense, then you know you got them all right. If it looks like a word doesn't look right, you start to look at the letters that look wrong and rework those problems. Okay, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you tomorrow.